So we got a little slide action going on here today?
Yeah, I thought, I mean, I got both guitars, but
Yeah.
I've got, I worked on Great Expectations.
Oh, No Expectations. Yeah.
No, not Great, yeah, Great.
Yeah. That's a Dickens novel,
I had to
think.
read it 3 times. That's probably why I can't get rid of it in my head.
Right.
Yeah, No Expectations.
Yeah.
There's not much to the song.
No.
Oh, good. I'm
It's
glad,
a simple little thing.
But it's good.
Yeah.
It's surprising.
So what tuning are you in?
G. It's in tune, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just tuned it.
Good.
Which is not easy to do in this thing.
So if we're going to play No Expectations in G,
No, we're going to play it in
we're going to play it in E?
That's
Okay.
right. So it starts a...
Okay, wait, so the progression wouldn't go like that.
What?
It wouldn't go like that. Because we started, what'd you just play?
Something like that.
Yeah, but not exactly that.
Yeah, I know, that's why.
So let's sort this out, and you were even kind of singing it there as you were running through that, and it seemed like it worked.
Maybe. That's what we need to work on today.
Yeah. So let's listen to it from the beginning.
So it starts on, it's an E, but the first real verse is an A.
Okay.
Oh, he's in a different tuning.
Yeah, he's in an E tuning.
Oh, his guitar, this is an E rather than a G.
Right. And so.
Oh, okay. That's why he gets a higher note?
Right. And so, like, if you see the difference between the two tunings, we talked a little bit about this last week, but the difference between the two tunings is the relationship of the notes to each other in there. And so, in a G tuning,
Which is what I have?
yeah, that's what you told me you had. Okay. What is the layout of the notes? As far as what part of the chord are they?
This is 5.
Right. So the important thing in a G tuning is that we've got 5 as the lowest note, and then the root, and then 1.
5.
Right.
This is 1 again.
Mm-hmm.
And this is 3.
Yeah.
This is B.
Yeah.
And then 5.
So an important thing that we hear there is that we've got one thing that makes one tuning. Well, there are a couple of different characteristics of different tunings. One of them is where is the bass note for the chord. This is what we talked about last week. Right. So in a G tuning, the root of or the bass note for chord 1 is on the 5th string.
It's funny because in regular G, it's these two you play.
Right.
And now I'm playing this.
Right. Right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And then if okay.
So if I'm playing an E, it's still the same relationship.
Right. This relationship's never going to change.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So when you're playing those chords as just bars at each of those frets, you want to be using the 5th string and the bass the whole time. You should never be hitting the 6th string unless you want the alternate bass for it. You know,
Do something
but
else.
but
Yeah.
we don't want to be like finger picking. We don't need that extra bass note in here. What we need out of the slide is those high notes. That's what kind of jumps out at us here. It's not what
Yeah, it does.
you know. That's what he's using the slide for.
I couldn't get that.
Okay. The other thing. So yeah, those things really cut off the circulation, huh?
I need bigger ones. I gotta go get some more stuff. I'll just play it this way.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll get way. You know what? Way better tone out of your fingertips than out of the. Okay, now wait a second. So wait. So do this and start singing.
The song's here.
There you go. Okay. You're gonna have to sing it in a different octave than him. You hear it? You know what? He gets really low here. Like this is not going to be a possible key for you to sing it in.
Oh, it isn't.
Because
No wonder it didn't work.
yeah, I don't think. Let me see. A major scale just follows the notes, is the C pattern.
Like whole step, half step, that thing?
Yeah.
Whole step, half step.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the half steps are between what numbers?
3 and 4 and 7 and 8.
Right, okay. And that comes from a C scale. Because in a C scale, that's what happens, is we have a whole step, we've got half steps at E and F, which are 3 and 4, and then at B and C, which are 7 and 8, right?
Yeah.
And so we have 6 other notes that,
What is that?
it's my phone. Let's see
Oh,
if it's-
I thought that was an announcement that Apple's announcing
oh.
their stock stuff.
Oh, yeah. So, when we play from C to C with no sharps and flats, that establishes a pattern that puts half steps at 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. Okay, but there are 6 other natural notes that we could start a scale from, and play only natural notes that would give us a different pattern. Like a minor scale. What is a minor scale? Or what's the pattern for a minor scale?
You flatten the third, right? Is that what you do?
That's for a minor chord.
Oh.
So,
So I start with A,
okay,
because that's then there's no sharps or flats.
right,
A
okay.
minor.
So we're kind of applying the same principle or strategy that we did with a major scale being tied to C.
So it's going to be A, B, C,
So there's a half step at,
between 2 and 3.
right,
Not 3 and 4.
right.
Is that right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So a minor scale has a different pattern of whole steps and half steps.
So then it's going to go D, between 5 and 6.
Yeah. So we can define a minor scale
Okay.
with respect to with respect to A being the example. The same way C is the example or template for a major scale.
And so that's the template that you use for all the others.
So every minor
Yeah.
scale follows the A pattern.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we call something the A pattern, what we're talking about there is the series of white keys from A to A.
Right.
All
right,
natural
right.
notes and where the half steps are. Yeah. Let's get out. Let's break out a piano here.